Hello, my kings and queens, my gods and goddesses. Welcome back to my channel. This is Aquarius Angel 1111, doing another general read for the collective. Gender can be fluid, so he can be a she could be a he. Only take what resonates with you. This can be past, present, or future energy, places, people, things. Um, This could be clarity for some of you guys of things that may have already happened, you've already decided on, made, um, that may have come your way. And this could give you validation for some things that have already happened. This could also be something that involves, that resonates with you in your present situation. Only you know what your story is or your situation at this current time. So we're just gonna see what energy comes out um, and see what the messages are. I can't curse on this channel, so if you do not like profanity, please move around. Um, Select someone else for a read or whatever. So let's just jump right in and get to it. New York could be significant. The Bronx. Hopefully you guys are doing well, blessed and highly favored. June can be significant. Six can be significant. You could be on. You could have life path number 6. And someone's been looking for you in other people. So someone here is a past person. Yeah, this is a past person. They're moving on or trying to, but only because they're looking for you in other people. Like that's the only thing that they're going off of, or is what's keeping them, interested in anybody, is that they're looking for certain things about a person, that can be related to you, that could be compared to you. Um, and maybe this is somebody you've cut off. Um, or maybe this is someone that walked away from you, you walked away from them, but they're looking for you in other people. They're dating, other people with you in mind, is what I'm getting. What else comes out? And someone here is saying no one can take your place. So they're looking for you and other people, but they haven't found anyone that actually takes your place. And they probably won't. I don't know if this person has exhausted their options or have letting too much time go by for you guys to reconcile or for them to, make amends with you or be able to come back to you. Maybe you haven't made this person aware, at the present moment that you're available to them, but no one can take your place. And that's something that they have discovered that they're knowledgeable of at this point, at this time. Maybe they thought at one time that, before when you guys probably would separate or, take some time off from each other that, it would, you would come back together or you guys would end up back talking, and that's not the case, in this situation. Um, but no one can take your place. Shared your content creativity with my copycat girl. So somebody here could have a platform, or maybe the person they're with now um, has a platform. Maybe they um, have some type of business um, together as a couple now, but this person from your past, they shared some of your creativity content with somebody they're currently with. That's a copycat. So maybe you're an artist. Could be music. It could be um, you could do tarot. You could be an influencer of some sort. But yeah, this person from your past could be an ex. It could be um, a friend. It could be a guy friend of yours. You could be a feminine energy with a male friend. Um, and I know a lot of people that have more guys as friends than actual women. But this person is somebody that likes your creativity, and probably have bragged and talked a lot about you to their person, and their person has jumped onto some of those ideas. Maybe they um, didn't have anything to use really as far as creativity. Maybe they are not really somebody that has a broad imagination or has a talent that really stands out to them. And by this person being a copycat, I don't think that they really have took the time to even know if they have anything creative about themselves, because they take ideas from other people as it is. And this person that is sharing your content with them, or whatever it is you're into, or whatever you are looking to go into or do, or may have talked about around this friend or family members, or um, a past person. Could be an ex or somebody you were interested in, things you may have talked about with this person. They shared it with their person, and yeah, they have been trying to get clout off of that. First, middle, last initial D could be significant. Kenya could be significant. It could be from Kenya. Someone's name could be Kenya. Every song reminds them of you. So this person, whoever this is looking for you and other people, but no, they know now no one can take your place. It's just you. Um, this person is in their head a lot about things that you guys just reminiscing, like old memories, times you guys were together. Maybe you don't see each other much. Maybe this person works a lot, travels a lot for work, um, and maybe this distance got in the way of you guys being able to come to some type of agreement or some type of decision in the past. Is what I'm getting here for some of you. But this person is all in their head about things, and it's got them in tears. Um, it's got them in tears, midnight tears inside here. So yeah, they all in their head about things. So it's those thoughts have literally brought this person to tears when they think of you, and these songs don't make it any better either. Yeah, um, I took you for granted. Is out here. They realize that this is something they are telling themselves. This is something they are um, being honest with themselves about. They may not have expressed this to you. And maybe this person doesn't use their words well. Maybe they are ashamed. Or regret not expressing to you more about their emotions or more about their thoughts. 7 years could be significant. You may have, being on a roller coaster with this person for like 7 years. That 7 years could be significant. Um, and they're waiting for you to get in the green light. Divorce did want to come out, but it came out in another read earlier. So whoever this person is, they were married. For some of you, this person was married. Somebody from your past you could have been involved with that was married. You may not have known they were married. They may not have brought that to your attention. For some of you, you knew this person was married, um, but they're divorced now, um, and that just keeps wanting to come out. Maybe there's something they keep wanting whoever you are to know. And this person has some unsent text messages, so this could be you. Um, but they're all in their head about things, and a lot of songs remind them of you, and they could possibly have a lot of unsent text messages that they want to send to you. They just can't decide on if that message or those messages are good enough, to send your way, based on how everything's ended, is what I'm getting here. So because of that, they have not sent these messages. They go back and forth, battle. By them being in their head, they'll never know what you think or what your response will be until they actually make a move and actually execute sending those messages. So for now, they're just sitting in this text message thread or in their phone to you. They're just saved because they just can't bring themselves to send it. Maybe they feel like those words or whatever they're saying is not good enough. Or maybe they don't think that you'll believe what they're saying, or um, maybe they feel like you don't care at this point. You're not going to be interested, in them after reading those messages. Like nothing, they may feel like nothing's going to change your mind no matter what they say. at this point. And this did come out in another read. I don't know if I posted it or not, but this person, they don't mind begging for another chance. They have, probably in the past never done that or never imagined they would be doing it to you, for you. They may have never even imagined you walking away from them or not having anything to do with them more than, like how they used to with you. And so this person, they don't even mind begging at this point. And this could be you, but somebody here is saying, healed or not, I don't want you back in my life. So maybe whoever you are or whoever energy I'm picking up on, they don't, healed or not, they don't want this person back. Maybe what they've done or how they handled, this person or how they handled you was something probably that you had to really heal from because of what you allowed, to happen to your heart or how much invested you were, um, that you had to heal from, that you were too far in, you've been hurt too much by what you were trying to accomplish with this person that it's, your heart is not, your boundaries, your guards is up, and maybe even your energy has been called back. Maybe you've, not even wanting to entertain the thoughts of this person anymore. It's what I'm getting here for some of you. Because I do know some people do not want to take their person back and reconcile, based on what this person actually has done or said and how long it's been going on. I'm getting for some of you. Truth teller is out here. So maybe, you're a truth teller. Maybe you just one of those people that just tell it like it is. You don't sugarcoat shit. And you shouldn't. Some things people, hold on to and hold a grudge, with you on because of how it sounded when you said it. Instead of just getting the message, and being, made aware of whatever this person is trying to express, letting that be more important to them than what it sounds like coming out of your mouth. And some people, just don't like, they'd rather blow off what you're saying altogether because of the way it sounded, the way you worded it, the way your tone was, or whatever the case may be. But you're a truth teller. Or somebody here is a truth teller. And they're struggling with this missed opportunity. That's what I'm saying. Like, they in their head about whatever it is they want to say or, want to fix between you guys or um, whatever about you, if not everything about you they took for granted that they not going to find in somebody else. Because whoever this person is, it's a lot that other people may have put up with or done to be with this person and you didn't. There's a lot of things that other people um, in this person's past may have been quick to do besides you, and maybe walking away and standing your ground and calling your energy back and not being available to reach out to them. And maybe the last thing you guys actually talked about probably put this person in a headspace where the text messages that they want to send is not going to even excuse, their behavior or um, what they left you out in the cold for, like exactly what all they have um, been into since they walked away or since you walked away from them. But they're struggling with this missed opportunity. Maybe they've seen some things in you that they know other people will, or other another man or anybody really, was, they know there's some qualities about you that is rare, and they know that if somebody else sees them sees those qualities in you like this past person has, that you're not going to be single long, and you're not going to reconcile with this person because they ignored the red flags that you probably were giving this person about this coming to an end, like this cycle that you may have been on with this person over a course of 7 years maybe is not going to continue. And this person is seeing signs of that now. They may have missed the signs before because they didn't want to see them. They didn't want to believe that, this cycle that you had with this person would ever end. But it has, and it probably has been a 7 year cycle, of you being involved with this person. Lisa could be significant. And somebody's saying sorry, not sorry. Dinner and a movie. So maybe this person, um, you know, um, may even try to have, come in with that, or maybe somebody may be coming towards you with this offer for some of you. But I'm getting that this body from your past is trying to come back around. They may want to take you out to a dinner and a movie. Let's see what else we got. Small wedding could be significant. So somebody here could be, somebody here could like be looking at them a marriage, a wedding they may have in mind being just a small wedding. You may be somebody that's into small weddings, not the big, you know, um, church, glitz and glamour, type of, wedding. Maybe you're just into something small. Maybe you're not going to be inviting a lot of people. Maybe your circle of friends and family. Now for some of you, I'm getting that you are leaning more towards a small wedding when you do get married, or maybe marriage is on your path right now. Maybe you're really getting close to meeting that someone, and this someone is gonna want to marry you, and maybe you have decided that a small wedding is something that you want to do, leaning more towards something small rather than something big and just pricey. Small can be pricey too, depends on what you're having, your venue and stuff like that, but maybe you're just not into all that big flashy, wedding style that most people, spend years trying to, get out of debt from. And somebody could be experiencing some financial delays at this time. see. Let's see. That's our financial delays. So whoever this is that's experiencing these financial delays is um, could be Gemini energy or Virgo. But they whoever this is, whoever this is someone that's trying to get toward nine of um this nine of pentacles energy, Virgo energy. But they are experiencing some financial delays due to something that they've been working on, that's something they've been working on to move forward to a relationship. Probably with this nine of pentacles. They were looking, to they probably were working on a project or a relationship, partnership with someone to get to this nine of pentacles, and they're experiencing now some financial delays with trying to go into this union with somebody. And maybe this person had to accept some losses. They may have to rethink their situation or whatever they were doing to get themselves out of this financial bind or whatever they got going on with their finances at this time. um, because they're trying to get to you know this nine of pentacles, but this it's not going to happen with whatever relationship they are trying to go toward. Maybe this person is just trying to go toward um, this nine of pentacles because what they have working on or whatever project or whatever they may be experiencing in a relationship is costing them. What I'm getting here is somebody is trying to go back towards somebody um, that's in a nine of pentacles, and they're not doing so well financially in their situation with whoever they're with or whoever they're collaborating with, whoever they have a family with or are in some type of relationship with. They're not doing so well with whatever they were doing for money, and they're whoever this person is trying to go back and make some type of effort toward this nine of pentacles to try to get themselves out of this financial bind or struggle that they got going on with the person they're currently with, or got in this relationship with. So they're trying to smooth talk, or create some type of uh, plan to come back towards somebody from the past that's, you know, in a Nine of Pentacles at this time. And they're trying to use that person to, get them out of this situation financially. So because they're experiencing some financial delays because of this, and they could just be having some financial delays based on them wanting to use somebody else, to be in a relationship with somebody else just to get out of this situation they're in, like jumping ship, if you get what I'm saying. And it's not cool at all to be using somebody like that, to um, better another situation or relationship you in, with trying to come back around because somebody is doing better now than they once were. And maybe this person took off, or was more occupied with somebody that had a little more than you um, at the time, but that person emotionally and all that was not available for this person, and this person wasn't emotionally available for you, but they are now. You could be seeing angel number 444, um, which means there are angels everywhere around you. You're completely loved and guided by so many heavenly beings. You have nothing to fear. So yeah, you could be seeing angel number 444. So somebody here is just divinely protected. Your guides and your spirit team is, you know, around you real heavy, whoever you are. And that's probably why this person, has unsent text messages and stuff now, because they know um, it's going to be hard to get through to you. Maybe they tried and been blocked. Maybe you have them blocked. Um, in divine timing. In divine time, that's when, things are going to make a change, from the way it is. Whoever this is with this divine time, and whoever's experiencing this financial delays, in divine time, that will probably change for this person if they get out of that headspace of thinking um, that they are going to be able to use you for a come up, or to um, get out of a financial bind, somewhere else. That's what happened when you let greed, be the head, when you let greed rule why you involve yourself with people and places and things, it end up getting you out of character. It end up making you making some bad decisions, burning a lot of bridges, and losing the trust in some helpful people along the way that turn it back on you, or end up, not end up regretting they ever, helped you with a situation or through something at all, because you're a user, you know. And somebody's a false damn twin flame. Just plain simple as that. Because they, you know, stuck over here in a cycle with somebody out of money situations, and now they're missing the hell out of you and thought this person could replace you, and they can't, you know, and they walked away from you based on what you didn't have, but now they ass don't have it, and want to come back towards you now that they think you have it, or want to be part of this Nine of Pentacles. And it's just St. Paul, Minnesota could be significant. And somebody got that old school kind of loving. So somebody here could be older, or just old at heart, um, when it comes to old school, maybe this is somebody that actually listens to, some old school R&B music whenever they're intimate, or maybe um, they familiarize and kind of more in tune with the old school way of doing things, or just because I know some people do, make love or have sex to music. Um, and maybe this is one of those people, but they are old soul. They may be younger, they just got an old soul. Um, and maybe this is just an older person. Or maybe your past person is older than you, but they got that old school kind of love. This is something that could be significant to this read. This is, and I just said that somebody walked away, or you know took off and decided on somebody else based on this person may have having more than who they were also involved with or talking to, and this person is going through some having some financial delays in that same relationship with this person that they may have tried to establish something with, or maybe this is something they were going through at the time when you knew them. When you guys were talking, they were experiencing some financial delays. You know, for some of you, this person, were looking for you and other people. Based on what they had and what they drove, where they live, how they spend it. And what this person probably could contribute to them. But all that glitters ain't gold. And you are good enough, divine feminine, divine masculine. Yeah. But, false twin flame is out here too. So maybe this person has, lost their gifts, in the midst of, in the course of them being um, in this cycle, this karmic cycle. They didn't get, the lesson they were supposed to get by being involved with this person. And like them old people say, they went too far, stayed too long. Now they stuck with this person with these financial delays, and whatever they were working on together, whatever level of the relationship they had gotten to, maybe they were engaged to this person and now they having, probably to postpone a wedding, and maybe they're, gonna have to look at having a small wedding based on these financial delays. But this person, is learning the hard way that what all that glitters isn't gold, you know. Um, and that too should pass, because once the money gone, where the person at? Where the love at? Where the genuine, unconditional love at? When you ain't got shit. And this person probably looked at you as not having shit, but they didn't even have genuine love for you enough to even stick around to see, you know, how things would turn out, or go through whatever it was with you, regardless of, where you were at the time when you knew this person, or, when you were involved with this person, or when you were friends with this person, either way. But they didn't see it through. But now, what they were trying to avoid, or what they thought, was going on with you is not going on with their ass. And they, you know, made you feel like you weren't good enough, or maybe this person, felt like they weren't good enough for you, like, vice versa. And, this could be a female that's, you know, being taken advantage of, being taken for granted, or vice versa. It could be a guy, that his finances, his presence, his role in this person's life has been taken for granted, by this person. And they realizing you weren't like that with them. You didn't handle them like this. You didn't, you know, have them blowing through money like, you know, this person they with is doing, you know. And somebody could have a black F-250 with tint, could be significant. And somebody's involved with some unrequited love, a one-sided love, not recipient. You know, this is somebody that's not returning the love that they getting out, and maybe that's what was going on, you know, with this person for them to end up, you know, looking for you and other people. Maybe they realized they were, you know, not having whatever they were putting out, they weren't getting that back from this other person. And they realizing, you know, they were getting, you know, they were getting, you know, real love from you. You were all in. You were honest with this person. You were a truth teller. And this person wanted something that glittered. They wanted the gold. They didn't want a truth teller. They didn't want somebody that was going to be honest with them. You know, they didn't want somebody that was going to be all in with them regardless of what they had or didn't have. You know. Let's see what else comes out. That's too many. Make something clear. Just, you know, I'm not saying people shouldn't be with somebody that don't have, you know, something going for themselves or can bring something to the table. But when you are a damn divine being on a divine path led by the divine, he gonna take care of you and whoever you with regardless. You know, your faith is in the Most High God. Your faith is not in um what the world can provide you, because the world, you know, is not gonna be able to, you know, speak up for you. You got to speak up and do the work on you and in your relationship and in your friendships yourself. You let the world get involved in what you trying to, you know, establish, and the peace you trying to establish. You're not gonna find it in the world. You're gonna be able to find it within yourself, with you know, with you, within you, and those that you know, have you know, take company with. You know, somebody go and, you know, disturb your peace and, you know, get in the way of your happiness, your joy, your peace of mind. You know, the world gonna be the world, like the streets gonna be the streets. You know what I'm saying? So you get what you put out there. You gonna get that back. You know, but this unrequited love shit, it ain't no fun being in love with somebody and you the only one, you know, loving somebody unconditionally. You the only one, you know, aware of not to take somebody's love for granted, not to take anything about them for granted. Because people have to do work on themselves to be the person that is so virtuous, you know. Um, the things, the qualities, the wifey qualities that people have, they don't come easy. You have to discipline yourself to have them qualities every day. You have to cut people off. You have to, you know, put people in their damn place. You have to disassociate, you know, your presence at certain places and shit, because people tend to run out when they see, you know, you made some changes. You know, they want to bring something back up and try to put you in some low vibrational ass situations to try to get you back in that energy so they can say, you know, you ain't better than them. You know, when you want to be a better you anyway. They just don't want to see you at your better self, because that means you're going to have to cut their ass off, or they going to see less of you anyway, because you ain't doing that shit no more. So we all got free will to take somebody back, or to put boundaries up, you know, with people that, you know, that feel, you know, you disposable, you know, you recyclable. And that's what this person was doing. They were trying to recycle your ass, like trying to find you and somebody else and everything about you and somebody else, and you ain't. They ain't even gonna find the old you in you no more. They gonna have to do some changes or move the fuck on, because ain't nobody willing to stay, in a state of mind or a state of being, that ain't serving them, you know, it's not serving them no in no way, shape, form, or fashion. It's not serving them any good. Nobody wants to be stuck in bullshit. And when you are, you only got yourself to blame. Because you got free will to walk away. Noah's out here. So anything you could be in question about at this time, um, or whatever you're questioning at the time, want that answer to, Noah's out here. And somebody's a spiritual hitman. So this is probably somebody using um a dark priest, dark practitioner, somebody that um dabbles in dark arts, when it comes to um spell work and um rituals and things of that nature. But somebody here um is considered that because they attack, mainly on the spiritual side of people. They try to manipulate, energy. They try to manipulate your gifts. They try to make you lose your gifts, and will cause you to misuse them. Trying to defend yourself, and um, people just trying to put an end to you being able to use your gifts. And finding ways to set you back, to make you, like I said before, go back to your old ways when you were low vibrational, and, you didn't know anything spiritually about anything, let alone spirituality when it comes to, good versus evil, type of thing, and light entities versus dark entities and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Dark souls and light workers. Before you even knew anything about that, people were out here, as spiritual hitmen, just out here trying to put an end to people being able to even use their gifts before they even know that they got them, you know. And somebody used you to make their ex jealous. Or this is your past person is using somebody to make you jealous. Or this just could be, somebody somebody using you to make somebody they probably, done went back and forth with, got a history of going back and forth with, breaking up, getting back together, type of shit. And they use you in this particular um, situation dealing with this person, to get this person back at, they use you to make somebody else jealous. So because they on and off again with this person all the time anyway. And this is how they use, these women on the side, or these men on the side. This is how this woman uses, you know, people flip the roles as you need to, but there's a masculine that uses people to make their ex jealous, to, make them feel like they need to compete, with somebody, to make them look more interesting, to them, for them to get in that headspace of, wanting to fight or wanting to get out of character because this person is, mentioning somebody else or making somebody else look better than them, in their eyes. And this person does this to get a reaction out of their person, but they back and forth with this person all the time. They make up and break up, you know, break up and make up all the time, but they used you this time to piss this person off enough to have this person, attention all over again the way they want it, which is real fucking petty. Louisiana could be significant. Shit, real petty. No, that shit like stupid ass behavior, like so childish. This read started out good too. It started out good. Um, 3 days could be significant. You got dinner and movie out here, so somebody, could be going out for dinner in a movie. Somebody could be approaching you with that offer and opportunity. But something is in 3 days. Maybe you expecting to hear back from somebody or a situation or a job or something in 3 days, or maybe there's a 3 day wait on something. Tony could be significant. Somebody's name could be Tony. And somebody here is playing victim to gain trust and sympathy out of somebody. Somebody is, in their feelings and, using maybe some health issues or something they may be experiencing or wanting to try to share with somebody to get some sympathy out of them, to try to earn their trust back, just out of sympathy. Somebody having sympathy for them. And I had I had a mother that I cut off for doing that very thing, um, to be given, the ability to take care of yourself and be able to provide for yourself. You got a lot of people, there's even senior citizens that go back to work at a certain time, after they've retired, they still feel, they got that energy, that health, intact enough to go back to work. And, even if they volunteering somewhere, um, my mom in particular, she don't want to do shit, nothing, anything. It could be a slip and fall at work, and she trying to, soothe them to the point she don't have to work ever no more because she was banking on that fall, taking care of her for the rest of her life, and that happened one time. She fell at my head start, had a miscarriage, and she was trying to file for disability. I'm just like, really? But had a stroke and can drive, can take care of herself, can cook. The severity of that stroke. Most people, have therapy for a very long time, and they never out the woods of. They constantly reminded they were supposed to die from certain illnesses, certain things that were brought on out of nowhere, like a stroke. Had good health, and all of a sudden, boom, you had a stroke, and everybody's like in awe. It catches a lot of people by surprise because certain people have strokes. They don't even have a intense medical history, that explains that, you know. But when you get that ability to be able to take care of yourself and, just like you used to, do, you can drive, you don't have any, and she didn't have high blood pressure, diabetes, anything when she had the stroke, and still don't. She still doesn't. She still can eat whatever she wants. She don't have to worry about that. But she'll bring up that stroke to somebody like it happened yesterday, and will, try to mimic some of the symptoms or some of the things that she was struggling with, or if it's limping, if it's, whatever. She is making her situation that happened, back in 95 something, that you ought to pay attention to, that is so bad. If you got a headache, my headache was worse. The headache I had the other last week, it was so bad. Ain't nobody hurting more than her. Everything is amped up when it come to her. You told her, or her told her the way, more than that, the other day when she came in the house, whatever. Anything you saying is wrong with you or maybe going through, it didn't happen to her, and was way worse than what you dealing with. Because she wants that sympathy. She wants that attention, you know. And somebody here is playing on that same victim as role. They got that same script they going off of. And somebody here is tolerating somebody's toxic character and calling that shit love. They it's not love. Tolerating somebody's behavior and tolerating, unrequited love is not love. That's not you loving that person. That's not this person loving you. You just tolerating what this person dishes out, their behavior, the way they move, they moral, they just how they handle their self respect in general, how they handle themselves on a day-to-day basis, even when they not in such a good mood. This person tolerates the shit that this person they with does, and they, have probably done it so long that they feel like, oh, I love this person. I love this person. That's not love. That's you tolerating shit that shouldn't even be going on. You making certain behaviors about a person okay when it's not. It's not. And you can't call it love, and you can't say that that's love because you putting up with it. You tolerating the shit. That's why you staying. That's what I'm getting here. This person is your past person. They stay with a current person, or they back and forth with a person that has some very toxic behavior, but they sitting around making this person feel like, or sitting around in the mindset that they love this person. I got so much invested in this person. I love them. No, you don't. You tolerating their ass. Because if any chance you can get somebody better than this person that know how to handle themselves, maybe this person is used to people, that's toxic. They like that behavior. They like, people that's just getting out of character, over small shit. And somebody here needs to know, whoever you are, this is what I'm getting is, your energy. For some of you, you're not mad at your past person or somebody you once was involved with. You just over their ass. And maybe this person is used to people, doing the most when they ain't, when they walk away, over a period of time, or after so much time that went by, they used to people come running back and acting a fool to be back with them. And, because you haven't done it, they feel like you just sitting over somewhere mad. And it ain't that you mad. You just over this person. And somebody here is saying, I love your hygiene compared to my past lovers. So this person done dealt with people from their past that, they hygiene methods and stuff stand out to this person. Maybe this person is somebody that stay on top of their hygiene. They shower, they gotta smell good no matter if this person just sitting around the house, and maybe they have been involved with people and done hooked up with folks that don't have the best hygiene, but they remember yours. Taper fade could be significant. So somebody could be rocking a taper fade or ball fade, whatever they calling it now. Yeah. Somebody here daydreams about you every time they're alone. Every time this person get by themselves, they daydream about you whenever they are alone. They could be sitting in the car, um, they could be sitting in the car at work, for instance, getting ready, they park, getting ready to get out and go in, and they sit there for a while. They could get home, and before they can go get out the car and go into their place, their apartment, their house, this person will sit there and daydream about what you're doing, what you could be doing, the times they may have talked to you, on the way to work or at work or when they got home, or when you got home, you called and or whatever the case may be. This person is daydreaming about them times every time they're alone. Every time they're alone, it's a different thought all the time. But they do a lot of daydreaming. They daydream a lot in the bed too. Um, for some of you, I'm getting that here. And somebody has a divine path that they own. And that's what I'm saying. Like when something is divinely guided, you know, and something is happening in divine timing, there's nothing gonna be able to stop that. There's no spell work, there's no rituals, there's no dark magic. There's nothing you can do to stop that, from moving in the direction it's supposed to go in. And you go to try to manipulate something that divine got going on, you gonna get a towel every time. You're gonna get your ass handed to you every time. Getting get back did not get you back. So somebody here may have been thinking, have been took the initiative or made a move to do something towards you as get back, and they ended up losing you because of it. You know, or they did it to get back at you in hopes to win you back or get you back up. Get you back wanting to be with them. Or fighting for opportunity with them again, and it didn't get you back. It didn't. Whatever they were trying to do or whatever they were using, whatever, they could have done over these past holidays, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, whatever they could have been doing, even prior to them holidays, to get you back as get back, doing something to get you back. Maybe they, mess around with somebody, that's close to you. Maybe they um did something, to cause you some type of financial hardship, or maybe they did something to put a blockage somewhere, in how whatever you were making some progress in before, and they may have put a stumbling block there to try to keep you from moving forward or keep you stuck somewhere. Or, but what I'm getting off of this is this person been using other people, um, and his involvement or her involvement with other people as a get back, um, and it didn't get you back. It may have gotten back to you. You may have had somebody tell you about something, or you may have um, seen something online, or somebody text you about something, or gave you some information, or you ran into somebody and they told you about what somebody else had going on in the hopes that this was gonna get back to you, and it was going that was that get back though, but it didn't get you back. You know, they did it to get your attention, to get you, in your feelings about them, but to want to come back to them because they maybe chose somebody else that's like this, look like this, got that, or whatever the case may be, but they did it, as a way of getting, as a form of get back. And maybe they felt like you left them for somebody, that had something more or looked better than them or something like that. And they, in return did this, made a move like that, thinking that that was going to get you back, or that was their get back for you. with you, and it didn't. It didn't even, you know, all because they and they, big energy, and they ass stressed out now, sitting somewhere, highly stressed out over whatever this petty ass behavior they've been using to get a reaction out of you. It ain't getting what they want, especially like that blue song said. They ain't getting it where they want it from. They getting attention, they just ain't getting the attention they want, from the right person. And somebody could be shy. This could be you. You are enough. And your spirit team is protecting you at this time, and they gonna protect you. Is what I'm getting. I said that earlier. Some folks, when something, when the vine get called in, or you ask, the Most High to intervene in something, He coming in divine time, and He coming. He gon' It's just easier, for me. It's just easier to let something go, let people go, let them grow. Letting them grow. If letting them go means they're going to grow, then let's do that. Because I don't want to hold on to somebody that ain't gonna do right by me right now. Maybe you need some space. Maybe you need to get your ass on and do that stuff with somebody else and grow the fuck up. Because I'm not willing to dumb myself down, to fit somebody's standards, that ain't even high vibing ass standards. It's really just controlling narcissistic ass standards. Ain't nobody trying to be on nobody's, boat, where you being led by a captain that can't even steer the fucking boat. They don't even, and don't want to give you the credit for even knowing that y'all going in the wrong direction anyway. So you gotta let people, row their own damn boat. If they want to be the captain of the ship, let them be the captain of the ship. Don't mean you gotta be a passenger, to somebody that is going in the wrong damn direction anyway. So, but your spirit team is protecting you, and they gonna do that because somebody's on they divine path, and the divine ain't gonna let nothing get in the way of that. Ain't gonna let nothing, nobody get in the way of that. And somebody stayed with somebody because they got a damn STD from this person. Yeah, this person, somebody here got an STD from somebody that they um back and forth with. They together, they not. They back together, they not. You know, but this person then gave them something, and they stayed going back and forth with this person because of that very thing that they got in common. Let's see what this is. Let's see what comes out. Then we gonna end this. Why is this out of your Holy Spirit? What's this with this STD? What's this with this STD? Okay, so there's the moon card out here in the Ten of Pentacles, both in the upright. Pisces, Virgo. So somebody's needing to be cautious. So whoever you are with this past person, you need to be cautious about whatever moves you make with this person. And they also were not, they ignored the red flags and the things they were being shown about this person prior to them even getting this shit. They were shown some signs. They ignored the red flags with this person. They ignored warnings that they were given. They were, even whoever this person is that stayed with this person due to what they caught from this person, they were given signs. They were even um, having dreams, um, about this person. And this person that gave them this has been keeping a lot of secrets and casting a lot of illusions. This person probably even had them thinking that, they have gotten something from somebody else and created false illusions to this person about somebody else being responsible for whatever they may have caught from this person they done been back and forth with over a period of time. And they making themselves, look innocent because they know this person sleeps around. They know this person probably got multiple partners, and they do too. But this person's keeping a lot of secrets as to this STD. And this person, I'm getting, for some of you, this person know they had something before your person even got involved with them. But they didn't say anything because they wanted to trap this person from being able to move on to anybody else permanently or be able to walk away from them anyway. And they use this as a binding method to keep this person with them, to keep this person stuck and not able to move forward to somebody they know this person wants to be with or could be with, or anybody other than them. They do not want that. And yeah, so that's all I got for you guys. I'm gonna leave it there. Y'all do something nice for somebody today, even if you don't know them. And as always, I love you. Bye.